two things that we're trying to achieve. The first is about all of you. It's about saying, okay, where are you with money? This is really a space where we want to encourage you to feel safe, to say, okay, it's okay for me to look at me today. The second goal is, whilst we're delivering that, is also to relate as many of the techniques that we're using to young people. How do you motivate a young person to get off benefits and get into a job? Any job! We look at, right, where are you now? Where do you want to get to? And what are the steps to move along that journey? And what I promise you is by the end of the day, those of you who want it will be able to put a plan in place that will motivate you, and within a couple of weeks of starting that plan, I promise you, you will feel richer than you have in the last 12 months.
Na 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 na.
Right, let's have a plan to get out of debt.
If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. See, I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl. No, make it test.
I'm looking forward to the afternoon. We're going to have some sort of strategies as well. So I feel that I'm going to go away having a different outlook on money and how I can change my life, and I think I can pass it on to young people, and that's what I want to do.
I'd never had this sort of training before, so I wasn't quite sure what I was getting into, and at the moment it's making me think about everything differently. I think it's made me look at my debts more positively now, whereas before I saw them as something negative. Now I see them as positive, and yes, I won't necessarily clear them, but I'll feel more positive about them, and that will help me do my job, because at the moment, yes, I'm a youth worker with debts, but the young people have got no idea of that. But to know that I'm doing something in the background will make me feel more positive in delivering that to them. Yes.
Remember they said you'd show them all, emphasise the rise but not the fall.
I have to focus on me first before I can actually work with someone else, because the issues that I'm working with those young women, I think I've been pretending that I'm in a different world to them. For me to actually able to help these young women and support them, I need to have the skills to be able to manage my own money issues before I'm able to manage somebody or help somebody else to manage theirs. That's the reality.
Really, it's actually about the attitude. If you treat people like they're not able to look after themselves, if you don't give them the tool, if you don't kind of like somehow by working with them, empower them, you know, they're going to keep on remaining and needing more and more and more.
Does anyone want it? Anyone want it? He saw it, he went and got it. Desire. It could be that actually someone like Uncle Bob might be a priority. For other people, he might be the lowest. It's products in the right way. Sometimes you get money. Get that there's an awful lot of them out there. What's going on? Really?
I think debt is such a problem for so many people, but so many people actually don't even realise it. And I think for the course really, I think is a wake-up call for many people.
I thought it was really positive actually. It was a really interesting course. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but so the training was really good. There was a good atmosphere within the group. Good educational experience. The reason I actually came on it originally was because a colleague of mine had gone on it and said she'd really enjoyed it and thought it was a really sort of useful course.
I've cleared one debt and I was worried about the second debt, and now I'm not worried about it at all, and I've worked out I can probably pay off the second debt in about 18 months with the strategies that Neil gave us today. So in terms of a personal goal, it's been fantastic, and in terms of what I can take back to my clients, my young people and my young parents and older parents, it's been fantastic. They can see a way out and I can see solutions that I can give them and strategies that they can really use. And I thought I understood debt quite well when I came here, but I realised doing the course through the morning that actually I didn't, and I understand it a lot better, and I can explain things that, you know, stump people. You know.
The way to reduce your loans, like the way it's like he showed us how he done it himself, and also the way, you know, the thing he done with the £5. That was quite a good model. It definitely added value. It's given me a sense of belief in myself that I can actually go out and do, you know, lower my debts and help others.
What we're trying to do is create a course that people over a period of time actually make real changes in their lives, or changes that support them in being who they want to be, and then we're trying to evaluate that over a period of time by working with them to see what difference it really has made to them.
There's certainly bits of advice I can give now, and I think, you know, give it a few more months first to really. I've been taking some action already, but this has motivated me to take even more action.
If it's this professional now and I don't know how much the funding is, just imagine if there's a lot of money behind it, it'd be 10 times better than this, which I can't see how that could be. But you know, I think it definitely needs to be funded. I think it needs to be gone to a lot of our professionals who work with young people and old, mental health, whatever. A lot of people can gain from this.
I think I'd like to see the course delivered to most young people. I think something like this is important, and perhaps should be in mainstream education, sort of 14, 15, when they're starting to get jobs. Because yes, I remember my first wage packet, I got it, what can I spend it on, and it was gone. Now, if that was a case of you've left home and that's your first wage packet, that's it, your bills haven't been paid, you aren't going to eat for the next week or month or whatever. So I think if they've got this in school, or a taster of it and little bits and pieces, you sort of just drip feed it, then it's going to set them up for life.
I think it should be part of the national curriculum, and I'm serious about it, I'm not joking. If we did some of the strategies and let children see their goals and worked with them at a really early age, it would become second nature, and we wouldn't have the kind of debt we have in this country.